Mr. Tinman, we soon have a press conference to start. Please say a long time.
During the period when you kept throwing all kinds of test products in the air, I went back to KZDA.
You know my attitude towards this matter.
Yes, Young Banshee, I know. My conclusion is that their attitude towards you is not different from you, of course. Considering that they have a bad relationship with the Terran nations. If they really decide to give full support to your plan, it is full of trouble.
Thank you for your notification. The press conference is very close.
Don't worry, after listening to what I want to say next. Danny S.D.I. Lanori, Director of Ryan Life Engineering Department. You know that the promised dream has never been shared with you. Merlin Foundation will give all possible support to this bold plan for you and your Alvin friends. The Merlin Foundation will discuss the various matters around the plan, including re-establishing a more complete in the future launch plan.
WAN Shinyuan.
That's right. That's it.
Nasta? What's wrong? Who are you calling?
After the press conference, we probably need a conference room, a coffee machine, and a whole weekend to discuss this matter.
Such bad news.
No, this is something that cannot be summarized in good or bad. Let's care about the press conference first. Come on.
I want to let her come, but she can't be free. When I returned from Shirath, I put the beast blind box on her table. After a week, she went to see it. She was dismantled by the blind box, but the beast was buried tightly by the review document of the pile of mountains.
But the person who really spoke at the press conference was not present.
He was late for another 2 minutes later.
Ladies, gentlemen, the press conference is about to start. Please keep quiet for the time being. When the question session, I will be happy to answer every question about your plan.
It's really interesting.
So first of all,
It's boring to play the same scene twice.
No. Ferdinand, he also panicked. This is not his arrangement. This is his isumda.
Under the leadership of Ager, we will definitely cross the difficulty. Repeat again. Ager announced to all land civilization that we invited all humans to let go of prejudice and hatred and build a defense line with Ager. The Matrix has broken through the blockade and crossed the sea. The necessary information and calculation results are about to reach the land. We face the difficulty of being better than each other in natural disasters. And we must form a community. Under the leadership of Ager, we will definitely cross the difficulty. Seaburnses, do you dream? Dream is the light of thought or emotion. But now I only have instincts. Well, the scene is again. Follow the faint passage of the ruins. And at the end of the road, the giant gently put the tentacle on the shot. Is it waiting for 你的梦？比我想象中的更亲切。I walked over, passed through the dark blue tree shadow, and came to him. I stretched out my hand. Note that the sleeping program will begin 3 minutes. The actual translation program is about to be closed. Please explain the necessary matters as soon as possible. Izemola. This is the common name of you and me. This is the common decision of you and me. We trust each other. We feel like one, isn't it? I will watch you until the end of my life. No. That person is not himself. This is not your dream. This is the memory of his heart, MLA.
Guru, you have followed me through many nests. Deep sea hunters.
The reinforcements from this situation will arrive quickly. The confrontation between your compatriots and the Aegir Corps will only become more intense, but you choose to leave at this time. Land has become the foot line of your migration. Seaburnth, why do you choose to go back and return to the depths of the ocean? What is the connection between this confrontation with the new newborn?
You are keen. Hunter.
I just discovered you before others. Your existence. In Izomara's body. You left evidence. The founder of the Deep Sea Church, Thunder.
Do you enter the shadow to find my traces?
Only the shadow can integrate the shadow.
Interesting, Hunter. What do you want to know?
Everything.
Oh, I know you. Hunter, you are a companion of Scotty. Oh, Mager has denied everything about you.
This country has denied too many things, so that it is enough to let it extinction.
Our plot is too obvious.
I didn't hide it. I exchanged for the answer with my degeneration.
Hunter. Well, everything you want to know. Oh, I can tell you regarding my next whereabouts. The path about the blockade of the mantle relics. One of the other. Newborn awakening form of me. About Ager. Oh. About the next destruction of Terra to Meaty. Oh. A collective is selfless. A collective is dedicated. The collective is willing to share everything. Ulpianus says that you are the real member of the collective.
Ulpianus welcomes the eyes of Seaburnses. Seaburnses has no features. But he knows the other party is observing himself through its transparent cavity wall. Through those faintly moving cores. Ulpianus saw his eyes.
You just said, false. No, Hunter. The fusion of flesh and blood is not enough. Oh. Turn tolerance into acceptance and humiliation into joy. You need to trust the collective. Oh. Trust your own instinct. You need to bear the mission of the imagination. In the collective's arms, you may be able to pick all the truth. But at that time, you couldn't bring it back to Ager.
Seaburnses crossed Ulpianus and continued to swim deeper into the nest. Its back quickly disappeared into Ulpianus's vision, and the Yuchawe Sea point bloomed towards him. The infected corals were splendid and brilliant, and countless strangely exactly live bodies swim in it, dispelling the darkness of the deep sea with a microlight. They are growing and they will form a wave. But Ulpianus didn't look at them. His gaze passed through a golden sea. Through every scar, every inch of flesh, every cell, every chaotic and sober dream. Falling in what he can't see, the deepest part of himself, Ulpianus followed.